pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and following me on the second part of my shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patron. So before we get into the recap, we have to go back a bit. So what had happened was that our AC in my apartment has had some issues over the last couple of months, as in we have to get it looked at like at least every 3 weeks, it feels. Finally, the maintenance person was like, it's so weird that we keep having to come to fix this. And they were like, oh, it's the filter, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. They refill the antifreeze or whatever else other chemical stuff is in there. And they were just like, why is none of this working? And so finally they opened up and discovered there was a hole. So they were replacing that. But me and my roommate didn't know that. So that is what was happening. So while they did that, I took a very long break. It's now dark outside, but also since daylight savings, it gets dark really fast because it's only 6 o'clock. But anywhoots, we're going to continue. We're going to watch this next episode. But I guess I do need to go back a little bit, do our recap / thoughts from the last episode, because I have to say that I really enjoyed the last episode solely because we found out so much information, which I know I mentioned this, but my crazy person theory time, that they were trying to extract the tailed beast, and that way they can put it into one of them so that they could hold the power. I'm very curious. I'm going to have to go, if they show them again in this episode, which I'm sure they will, I need to look and see how many of them there are, because I'm pretty sure if it's Lady Shio, I think is what her name is, said that there were 9 of them, 9-tailed beasts. Are there 9 of the main Akatsuki? How do they decide who is getting what tailed beast? I want to know how that works. And like, why do they, I mean, I know that they said that there were wars fought over control of these beasts for military power. What I want to know is, I mean, I know that it's power is power, but there's got to be like another reason, like not just like why do they want it other than like the power. Like, I guess what I mean is, what do they plan to do with said power? Because they seem so formidable as it is, so there must be something that they really want to do that they don't feel they can unless they have this extra power. So it makes me curious. Also, knowing that extracting the tailed beast from the person causes them to die, it's just very curious to me. I mean, not even curious, it makes a lot of sense, I feel, because maybe the reason they do that is because if they don't and this person passes on, does the tailed beast get released? Or you know what? I'm vaguely remembering somebody in the comments saying, at least when Naruto and Sasuke were facing off, that if Naruto dies, he will die too. So maybe to prevent the power from being lost forever, they wish to extract it so that the power can live on, so that somebody else can hold said power. I don't know. There are a lot of thoughts about that last episode, and it was really good. I just feel bad because I know that the end I'm probably going to have to cut out a lot because of all the weird things that were distracting happening on the other side of the door. But if I can go back and just say that I understand where the leader is coming from as far as like giving the people hope, and or not even giving the people hope, but like not letting outside enemies know that they don't have a Kazekage, especially because something similar happened to them in the past. They did it one way in the past and they want to do it differently now, and that's totally fair. I totally get where they're coming from. But Kankuro, he's so upset, and he does understand, but that part where he's just like, but he's my little brother, and I'm like, my heart, I feel for him. It's just, I don't know. We're just gonna watch and find out what happens. I've been rambling on for too long. Oh, right. And they're resting because they are very aware that they may have to battle these people. But also, aren't there people like aware that they are coming? Or not people, but the Akatsuki are aware they're coming. So will they try to attack? I wonder what you're thinking about, Neji. Naruto. Oh. So side question. I wonder if... Okay. Music. My question might actually get answered. Who are you? Oh, Sasori? But why does she see... Okay. Okay, going back to this, I guess whatever this mechanism with the eyeballs is a means to an end of us just extracting and being able to put...
All right, break time.
That's not good. He said something.
All right, everyone. To keep to our schedule, we're gonna have to move double time from here on in.
No, let us make it triple time. Then we might actually...
Oh, these two. It's nice to have a little lightheartedness with all the crazy stuff that's been happening.
Yeah, what's the matter?
That's not even physically possible.
Would you guys please stop getting carried away?
Sensei, perhaps triple time would be enough.
Lee, I think even that's...
I love their dynamic.
Okay, you two, wake up. We're heading out.
Right.
Okay, in a minute. Just give me a minute more.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you were
Not
gonna
at
save
all.
Gara.
I knew that was gonna get him up right away. Oh. Okay, so far, I'm very curious the part that Lady Chio is supposed to play. And if Sasori is thinking the same as her, since they are related. All right, meanwhile, Tamate's at this crazy looking outpost.
Somewhere out there is the Akatsuki hideout. Gara, I'm sorry.
I cannot imagine how frustrating it is. Especially, I don't know, if something happened to my brothers, I would insist on going. I am, though. I'm just gonna pretend that Gara's gonna be okay. Like, not that I don't think that the Akatsuki can get away with things, because I think a good part of plot is that the bad guys do get away with some things, so it makes the protagonists, like, work harder and think about certain things.
We're entering the final stage.
Oh, no. Second part of that
What
sentence.
should we do about these annoying pests?
They're getting closer, and more quickly than we anticipated. Not a problem. We delayed them just enough. Ignore them. In any event, we have a backup plan.
Oh.
Then in the end, it'll be up to you and me, Sasori, my man.
Well then, I suggest we hurry up and finish our business here. We'll want a moment to catch our breath before greeting our guests.
Okay, here's the thing.
There can be no mistakes from this point on.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish my thought, though, before I get to this. is that I'm really just hoping that because they put so much effort into Gaara and his character development that he's not just going to be used as a purpose to die to help the protagonist. I want it to be more than that. Secondly, the fact that they have a backup plan, that I feel like them saying that they're just going to ignore it is going to come back to bite them. I'm hoping that it's going to come back to bite them.
At this very moment, neighboring lands might be planning to take advantage of our confusion by launching an attack. So don't think of this as standard border patrol. Very well. Those squads ready to leave will depart at once!
Flashback. Understanding. I also wonder who this person is.
And instead of trying to rescue him, we're marching back and forth on the border, waiting for an attack that may not even come.
They're orders from on high. Ours but to obey.
No!
Okay. Listen, though, you don't think Tamani's one of the most frustrated?
I can't detect any trace of the enemy. That's what's so disturbing.
That is fair.
They were so intent on delaying us, using such a powerful jutsu. So what do you think?
Probably, maybe because all their concentration is focused on this jutsu, because they're almost, or they're in the final stage or whatever.
They're confident they delayed us long enough.
Yes, indeed. I'm starting to think the same thing.
That means...
Oh, I knew it. No, he's gonna be there. No! Ah! It's just very sad. I know that there are a lot of fears in this world, but I think being alone is one of the scariest.
What's he?
Hang on, Gaara! We're coming!
Oh no. My friend?
Naruto, not so fast! Wait up!
Brother. Why is that boy pushing himself so hard to save Gaara? He's not even from the same village.
Because they had a bonding moment. Trauma bond!
Naruto is a Jinchuriki as well.
Huh?
He has the nine-tailed fox sealed within him.
I don't know why I thought she already knew that.
It's not that he has any special feelings for the hidden sand or its people. But he and Gaara are both Jinchuriki.
And they had a very similar childhood.
It doesn't matter whether Gaara's from the sand, or the leaf, or anywhere else. He's a friend. The only friend who's felt the same pain Naruto's felt.
Yeah.
You see, Naruto has another remarkable gift.
Positivity?
He doesn't need much time, or many words, to make friends with almost everyone he meets.
Oh. Friendship.
I knew that alliances with foreign lands were just for show and not to be trusted. I knew that the only way the Sand Village was to be protected was if I did it myself.
Speaking of the past or now?
It was my jutsu that sealed the Shukaku. I seem to have been wrong about many things, perhaps everything. I am old and weary. I want nothing more than to just give up.
Oh, gosh.
When I look at them and see their youth, their potential, I envy them so much.
No. Your life has only just begun.
I was gonna say you're still learning. There's always going to be learn about how old you get. And you can learn from the things that have happened in your life. You know? You're the reason it was so that Gaara...
There must be something I can do.
Okay, well, no, because my first thought was maybe she was gonna reseal it, but then they also said that once it's been extracted, you die. But maybe because she can seal it, maybe she can reverse whatever it is they're doing.
Finished.
I was gonna say, are we ever gonna get Gana's perspective in his mind? Thank you.
Who's that? Is that me? Yes.
I have questions about this.
Wanting to be needed by someone. Why? Why did I want that? Why did I yearn for that?
Is he forgetting himself? Forgetting who he is?
Those eyes. That nose. That mouth. Why? Why is that Gara?
Questioning the meaning of your life at the end of it. Even though I'm going to presume it's not the end, I'm going to just, well, not even presume. I'm just going to put it to the air. Because if he does actually die, I will, well, I'll probably definitely cry. But at least I have tissues.
Just this small consciousness.
No! They can't be done!
It is complete.
No!
Finally.
So in the end, it did take 3 full days and nights.
It seems to get more exhausting every time.
Every time? So they have done this before. Okay.
Good work, everyone.
I have questions. I know that they mentioned that before about a previous Chudiki. I'm forgetting the name. But still. And now I wonder if all those... Oh, no more omens!
Damn it! If only there was something I could do.
Oh, they're the ones at the Red Gate. Then where are our other friends going? Or are they actually meeting them here?
This is the place?
Gara's on the other side of that boulder.
It won't be easy getting past that barrier.
What's the plan?
We smash our way in.
Kakashi.
Well, you see, we ran into a little trouble along the way.
Naruto! Sakura!
Wait a minute. By a little trouble, you don't mean me, do you, Kakashi?
Oh, I love old people.
Very pleased to meet you.
Well, let's do this, Kakashi.
Right.
Hang on, Gara.
This makes me really sad because they're technically too late. But I don't want it to be true. I'm not even gonna be sad right now because I'm just gonna pretend he's not dead. Because here's the thing. I know that they said that whenever you get like it gets extracted that you die. But do you die right away? There are possibilities or there are last minute twists. That's one thing I have come to love and also be very annoyed at with anime is that there are sometimes, not even sometimes, all the time, there are last minute twists. So we're just going to let that unfold in the next episode and then we can be sad or not sad about it at that time. But if I can go back to when they said that it gets more and more tiring every time. I know I mentioned this before, and I know that they have mentioned that they have been tracking them before. But then I have to wonder if they have done this multiple times, then why did they have to wait so long for preparations? Because I don't know, I guess in my mind, it makes me feel like if you had to prepare, then that's because you haven't done it yet or before. And so you have to prepare to capture all these people. Or do they have to prepare each and every time they do it? Because if that's the case, if they were after Naruto, maybe someone else captured another tailed beast and then they did that instead. And this time, because they weren't able to find Naruto because he was with Jiraiya on a mission or whatever, that's why they went after Gato, because they actually knew where he was. Because I'm remembering when they were talking about that they were not able to locate one of them. Similarly with the eyes. Are the eyes, do those all represent a different tailed beast that they have extracted? And then therefore is Naruto the last one? Because I probably should go back, but I feel like I remember they're just all the eyes having like pupils except for like the one in the middle. Because now I'm starting to wonder if maybe, because I know that they talked about creating a new Jinchuriki. I'm going to have to really learn these words. Maybe they're extracting all of them to create one giant tailed beast. Or maybe they can't reseal them unless they have all of them, which actually doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Don't think about that one. Further, Lady Chiyo talking about how it was her that sealed the Shukaku inside Gaara. I just wonder how that went down. I have questions about that. But now that they're at this gate, I wonder how they're going to proceed. My thought process is that they're going to battle these two Akatsuki people. Obviously, they're prepared for them. That's their backup plan. Or maybe it's doing that perspective thing where they've technically already left and they're just at the door and then they come in and all they find is Gaara's body. Hopefully not. But I also don't think they would leave this place where they have been concocting these jutsus. Not even concocting, that's not the right word. Performing these jutsus. I feel like they wouldn't leave it unguarded. So they probably are going to battle them. But if they do battle them and they win, if they do something with this place, does that mean all the tailed beasts that they've captured will be released out into the world again? I have so many questions, theories, thoughts, any hoots. Thank you all for watching and continuing to follow me on this shinobi journey. I'm debating if I'm going to watch this next episode, but I'm probably going to have to wait. So until next time, bye.